here, man, we had Corey Graves, okay? After the Blood and Guts match, or during it, rather, near the end of it, an unprotected hair shot. Might as well be with Jack Perry's head of hair. Jack Perry takes an unprotected chair shot to the head, right on the cranium. Nasty. Everyone's come out and been like, well, it was a gimmicked chair. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. That's stupidest, man. That's so dumb. That people try and use that. Oh yeah, the screws were a little thinned out or whatever. So stupid, man. The gimmick chair busted Cody, gave him stitches before. The gimmick chair still hurt. They still give you CTE. Bonk in your head gives you CTE, dude. It does. They find CTE in like runners now and soccer players and stuff. They don't even be hitting their heads like that. So everyone gets it. It's like an accumulative thing, right? So whatever. And I'm not even sitting here like it can't ever be done. But in that situation, like, did Jack Perry really need to just take a cranium chair shot to the dome like that? So unnecessary. And so Corey Graves tweets this out, and then he deleted it. And at WWE Graves, shout him out. One of the greatest commentators. I don't care what anybody says. He's absolutely one of my favorites. And he says, this is not meant to sound judgmental or incite us versus them or question anybody's passion or talent or intentions. This is just coming from a guy whose career ended from a few too many accidental headshots. The art of this business is protecting ourselves and each other. Trust me, the gaps in memory are not worth it. I promise. Damn, dude, we got to give Corey an air horn, dude. And then he deleted this, unfortunately, because it was just obviously, why do you think? People get offended, man. People get salty. People get dusty. People get sandy for no goddamn reason. And he's just speaking the truth here, dude. And it's not that you can't do it. It's just there's a when and where, you know? And I guess there was like a good audience for that, but who did it elevate? Like, it just makes people think Jack Perry's really dumb, and it's not heat in a good way. It's like, this guy's just a dumb idiot. Corey Graves, if you guys never seen that NXT like mini doc or mini series where he gets the phone call, like, you're never going to wrestle, but you can try out for commentary, you know, and then he like gets the phone call for like, hey, we'll still keep you even though your career ended, you know, like we'll still keep you on and you can do commentary and backstage. And then he like phones his family and he's like, I got it, you know. It's just his dream to be in WWE. And just I don't know, man, he's such a tremendous commentator as well. I love Corey Graves. And AEW fans are literally burying the company. I've said it here. Acknowledge me. Since day one, man. It's an ESPN doc. That's right. Thank you, Alt Jake. You always know. Alt Jake knows. Little Jack couldn't look like a badass on a kindergarten playground. So true. But you ain't hype. Dude, I've said it since day one. It's the gatekeepy fans, the fans that gatekeep, the ones that treat you like you're less intelligent or just undermine people or say, oh, real wrestling. I tweeted out today, the people, because like I saw something where someone's like, I'm a real wrestling fan, and like Io Sky losing to Liv Morgan in a house show in Japan is black. And it's like, if you call yourself a real wrestling fan, I'm a real pro wrestling fan. You're not a real pro wrestling fan. You're into like this weird thing that you think pro wrestling is. I swear to God, you know, we're into the graps, bruv, wrestling. And yeah, dude, they gatekeep, they play smarter than, better than, you're lesser than, and that just doesn't sit well with regular people who want to watch it like it's a sport, like it's a simulated work, like it's a Jackie Chan movie, you know? That's why I get people who are like, oh, you like wrestling? And like, I don't get that a lot. Wrestling's cool again, dude, but like, oh, you like wrestling? Yeah, bitch. You know, you like shows with fake tough guys doing fake fighting. You know, we all watch like that. What do you mean? You watch shows where dudes pull girls they could never get and dudes fight aliens or whatever. Like everyone, it's all just entertainment. Like I don't understand how people can't get around that. My wife loves theater musicals. I love wrestling. We both understand. Yeah, real pro wrestling fans stan Liv Morgan. Dude, Morgan's awesome. No one on this app has longer record of a streak for being an absolute mush brain than Big Az. Coincidentally, he also holds the record for having the most burner accounts pretending to be a woman who responds to himself in comment sections. Big LAS, that Team Chaos 1998. Yeah, dude. One of the earliest foes of PWT. Graves put, so this is in regards to the Corey Graves tweet. He goes, Graves put out that tweet on orders from WWE PR. What? On a day when fans should be talking about a great blood and guts. Wasn't great, dude. They are talking about chair shots. Yeah, because he hit him. See, it's always conspiracy theories with these people. Like, no, dude, if they didn't hit him with a chair in that match, you guys know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be talked about. So how is that a WWE? It's always, but damn. FYI, it was a gimmick chair. Don't matter. Big LA, I know you don't really care about being hit in the head because you seem like you've been hit in the head a lot. But yeah, FYI, gimmicked or not, bro, that's not cool. That's how I don't even care. I'm not gonna say it's not cool. I'm okay if they do it. Time, you got to pick it. There, it didn't even really fit it. It was like there's no heat on Perry like that. Oh, at a New Japan show in Chicago, he had some heat right after they aired the Punk footage. Well, yeah, nowhere else does anyone care, bro. No one gives a. But if it's like Cody Roman, and then it's like, okay, they've been building to this forever. If Roman eventually has to hit Solo in the head with a chair to say protect the bloodline sanctity or whatever, right? Okay, this is years of storytelling, but it's how these people think sometimes. But that's how the Fed operates, and people fall for it. Insane. You couldn't be more of a baby and an asshole at the same time. So, dude, at This Is Nasty, Alfred Kono says, this is not even the end of July, and Drew McIntyre just won the award for WWE Troll of the Year. Give the assist to Jack Perry. This is next level. And speaking of deletion, Drew McIntyre deleted this post, him with Jack Perry, dude. And you couldn't make this up. That is next level. He deleted it. I tweeted out, I was like, oh, someone made Drew delete that, and people think I'm like trying to tell everyone that's what. I don't know what happened, guys. I'm just telling you, like, that was my reaction. All of a sudden it gets deleted. My reaction to him deleting it was somebody made him delete that, but I didn't. I have no insights, guys. I'm not the news. I'm not that news. Wrestling never lost its thrive. Watch it and enjoy the moment. It's a great show. Got it. It's scripted. However, it literally is a movie in real time. Exactly. It's like the realest thing to comic books ever. It's the closest thing you can do because there's no retconning. There's no like, oh, this character died. Well, like, yeah, they do that in comics, but you guys get what I mean. Like the sacred timeline, if you will. It's like, there's Batman and that main timeline of events, and whatever happened, and people, that's why people get so mad when something happens, because Dolph Ziggler just can't be rewritten out and then rewritten back in or whatever. His time and everything spent is like a chapter in this the universe of his kayfabe wrestling universe, which used to just be in one federation. But then as time went on in the internet and television, and each wrestler's their own universe, sort of. And that's why people get so upset about it. And it's like these big, larger than life superhuman feats, people doing insane that could never happen in a real fight. That's why it's more compelling than MMA in a lot of ways, right? And it's like a movie in real time / like a real life comic book, superheroes versus villains. And that's what it is. It's good versus evil ultimately. And that's why AEW up, guys, because we just want good versus evil. If you can just establish what is good, what is evil Swerve, like, is Swerve raiding babies' cribs? Because that's not very good. And I can't relate to that. So is he the good guy? Is he on your team, AEW? Because then I want you to fail. But I don't like these other pricks either. So how am I supposed to enjoy this? Right? So they got to figure that part out. Good versus evil, heroes and villains. Okay? It's so simple. It's just black and white. The most fundamental ABC, 1, 2, 3, right? It's just right there. Do, re, mi. I could go on for days. It's just right there. Once they figure that out, they're going to start clicking, hopefully. That's what comic books are. That's what movies are. Movies are good versus evil. Good guy triumph. Or maybe not, but we get a trilogy out of it, And that's what wrestling is. Maybe he lost this fight, but he didn't win the war. No. This culminates here at WrestleMania or whatever. Yeah, Drew and Punk are the perfect example of that, as they're working in the work, shoot work, brothers. And I'm gonna give you a bruv. So Alfred Konuwa, yeah, he just puts over Drew. Chat, I'm sure you guys love this troll. This is an epic level troll. Crazy he'd do this, but at the same time, like, if Drew and Perry met in a back alley, you know Drew's walking away victorious. If Punk and Perry met in an alley, you know who's walking away victorious. And if a group of AEW guys, Perry and his group, ran into Drew and Punk and some other WWE guys, I think we all know who'd walk away from that situation. So